mind, and another thing is allowing the heart to feel what it is we're talking about. So, I would like to touch on that community is inherently messy. Now, it's true that there are certain actions. Can we hear your voices? Can we hear your voices? Let's create some coherence. Show coherence. Can we get? Oh, that is so nice. Can we get an ayo? Oh, that is so nice. Can we get one ayo? Oh, good. Certain aspects of this are in place. Now, I would definitely think that to lead the roles and rules that we have come to understand more of who on the stage and we love the stage. I'm close to classes is in there. Okay, close. But let's try again. Now, these actions have little result, but you know what? They feel good. I see you smiling. Actionable actions, no matter how pointless they may seem, make us feel like we're part of a tribe and part of a community. So let's bring in the last part of this. I'm going to ask you a question which will become a song, which you will take with you after this meeting. It will be a souvenir. So when you see one another, you'll be able to remember. It's like, I remember that meeting when we were singing that song. This is digital technology where we're both the RAM, or both the hard drive, or everything. So the question is, how do we know? How do we know? How do we know that the seeds we're planting will grow? How do we know? Data monitoring, thank you. All right, if you believe in data monitoring, can we get it out? Oh, that's how they'll grow. Oh. How do we know? Who else has a solution? You can do this now. I'll keep the vibes. How do we know? How do we know? You're asking. How do we know? How do we know? How do we know? What? We'll see. I'll give you two keys to the answer because people have said that soil is at the base of this climate. We need technology as well. But seeds are meant to grow, and we're meant to sow them and plant them. So I heard from a person, just sow a little bit more seeds and have faith and have trust. So if you have faith and trust in one another, and you can coordinate, as we're coordinating quite amazingly now, without any institutions, wow, perhaps there is a little bit of hope. And we can do this together, despite not really knowing what we're doing. How do we know? How do we know? Woo! How do we know? Ooh! How do we know that the seeds we're planting will grow? How do we know? How do we know? Better life. How do we know that the seeds we're planting will grow? We just have to have faith, and we have to trust. And if we don't, if it doesn't work out, well, I'll tell you what, at least we had a good time doing it and doing our absolute best. Like you have been doing your absolute best right now. So just to finish with a bang, we're just about at 6 minutes. Can we hear the clapping get loud? Just the enthusiasm. How do we know? How do we know? Let's close with it. That's how we know. That's how we know. That's how we know. That's how we My mathematics is dodgy, but we have UN observers here as well, so at least they're verifiable. Very good. And the second thing I would like to ask is, what would you like from the next 6 minutes? You would like a melody? We can produce a melody. What else would we like? Melodies. We want melodies. What else would we want? Home? Home. Protocols and languages will be okay, but that's fine. Aho, right? Data. So I'm going to suggest we do one thing. Because if what we're doing is we're trying to model in the next 5 minutes a musical experience that kind of represents this dynamic. Well, let's start from the data. Let's start from the data. So I'm going to ask you all to work together to create coherence, to see things the same way. And in this case, I would like to bring one mischievous element to the room. It is the matching of. Yes, play is very important because you are developing and innovating fantastic things. You're venturing into new territories, into the unknown. And for that, trust is very important. So let me just check if we're plugged into the same human framework. If you are human and you are in this space, can I get an oh? Oh. Oh. Oh.